Yeah. Anime. The instrumental. Yeah, yo. Instrumental, spit it from the dental. Yeah, yo. Say I'm back for the second time running. I'm trying to tell them I'm something. I'm making moves and I'm hunting for all of you that are coming out with your views. And it's nothing, it's just confusing us. Fronting has got you losing us. None of that shit you do to us. And I ain't hearing it. I take the word fear and I put the ear in it. That's when you listen close to realize that you're fearing this. You know the anime sparks with a whole lot of punches that got intelligent parts. Why you still spill them out from your mouth for relevant bars? I'm still coming out from the south and hitting it hard. Said I'm back, baby. Back to filling the part. I'm like the missing link. Fuel to this musical car. Unusual art. Approval is fast. Who's gonna last when I spit the meaner 16 to Lugia your ass? I'm a killer, not a victim. You're snoozing a past. I'm iller than these pricks think I'm choosing a path. They told me that I'd never see big or be it. But believing is the key, mixed with fire and I breathe it. Retire when I see fit. Iron Man, these Egypts. Four upon these dark souls and Loki in the evening. It's funny how these freak shows are clashing like they mean it. But really they're the best of friends and on each other's penis. Better take a step back, thinking that you mean it. I work words and wicked verses, spitting on the scene quick. Call me butter cause I'm on a roll. I can happily say that I've got a job and I ain't on the dough. You bitches, you got a fold. You living not how you told. You realize a pot of gold you find with a rainbow. Trying to remain fresh, but realize I'm getting old. Cause time is a great threat, it's something we can't control. Hunting for what we owe, but nothing of what we know. I'm rummaging through the most of my life to give you a show like.
That was the instrumental by Anime. We're joined by Anime tonight. How are you doing, Anime?
Yeah, I'm good. What's happening? Hellfire. How are you doing anyway, my brother? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm getting there.
So you've given us a few of your back catalogue tracks from early days animated spitters, which that was yourself and Omus. You two have got a lot of history.
Yeah, man. We've been going way back. We're the originals, mate. We've been doing this for time.
Maybe I might even play one of the early ones next. I might go into an animated, because I'm looking at it. I might play Great Freeze.
Yeah, play Great Freeze. I love that tune.
How old were you when this was done? You must have been quite young.
19, 20. Yes, something like that. I'm older than you know, so I was probably 20. You're only older by like 8 months. I'm glad you're good with the maths.
So is this one of the first things that you ever had recorded, the both of you?
No, we've done a mixtape before this album.
Oh, is that the Abominable thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get anything from that. But you're going to stay with us for the hour. You're going to tell us about your tracks, and then we're going to play some artists that influenced you as well. So, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're writing as well at the moment, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to play, this is The Great Freeze. This is Animated Spitters. Do you want to say anything about this before I play it?
This was the second, our second project, wasn't it, Jordan?
Our second project under NSR Records.
That's right, yeah. And
it's free download on Bandcamp. Check out the Records Bandcamp. It's a free download, so go download that for people.
It is a free download, actually.
It is, yeah. I recently re-downloaded it because I haven't heard it for so long. I missed it. It's such a great album as well. So I'll definitely say go and download that, check that.
So it's something that you're proud of?
Yeah, I was proud of the Abominable Man. That was our first project, and then the stop motions as well. That's called stop motions.
Yeah. Our mixtape folks on the map like years ago.
So this is Animated Spitters, and this is stop motion, and this is anime. Have you always been anime? Because I think you used to be Mr. Spitters,
I used to be. Oh no, that was Jordan. Jordan was Spitters.
Yeah, he was Spitters, but were you always anime then?
No, I was at first. It was Animated Me, and then Jordan actually came up with a name. He called me Anime, and I just stuck with it, something like that. So I kept that.
He christened you.
He christened me, yeah.
All right, well, let's hear this then. So this is what year would it be then if you were 19? I mean, what year was this released?
We recorded all this in 2010, but it was released in 2011.
So this is like a 10-year-old recording right now.
Yeah, man.
Okay, enjoy.
And the rest.
This is Animated Spitters.
And still banging.
Stop motion available as a free download on Bandcamp.
I recognize your shimmer. What brings you to this miserable oxygen-breathing planet. It had it. It had it.
Television, all hell, pixelated, got a fantasy, murder, escape, and perspective. Fuck the sword channel, change digit. I sit with a nasty network, intravenous.
Yo. The day's up for another number, caught amongst the rubble's dust. Bubbles bust, subtle cuts, cause nothing really troubles us. Something is confuzzled us, puzzled like a muzzle butt. Stumble through a field of luck when scarping to a house of drugs. No way round for love, it's down to drugs, this town is fucked. Power flood devour us before the hour's up. And I'm just rounding up the hours I've been round to watch. Failed plots, failed off, awakened by our frail lot. Nothing here but misery, just settle in the settlements. Grasp upon the deepest roots to gather more intelligence. All we are is numbers, but that ain't really relevant. Step inside the depth of crime to maximise your elegance. Part of life's impediments just bubbles up the surface. Turning out the vermin rats to burn them like a furnace. Lurking round the earth for now, a soul without a purpose. Circling round this dirty town like choppers here in
Straight
Sherbet.
common sense for a lost cause. Page and a margin. Chain to the ways laid. Gaze at the passing. Awake in the casket. Grip to remains of a past. Just another great face getting blasted. Trade brains for a bag full of daydreams. Rockstar fine dine. Tasted on baked beans. Bliss in the unknown. Tamed by the great freeze. Sitting in the front row. Glued
I
to
find
the
my
same
world
screen.
still twisted, gripped up in a picture full of sickness, fixed up in a mixture of our haters, lovers, witness. It's sick to think, but it's the symbol of our fitness. The man who loves is crucified and labeled as a misfit. Instinct, had you crucified the left to rot? Change your ways today or else they'll bomb the rock you're nestled on. Gods clashing while the bottom feeders sing their song. High into the heavens, make their memory forever strong. We're great in numbers, but a dying breed. Walk the finest line in life, but tipping from the slightest breeze. From our first step, our time is up in lightning speed. Come and check the end of day, sit down if you can find a seat. Cause when the earth quakes and worlds collide, every man is equal, falling victim to the burning sky. I'm just a number, but a digit in the turning tide. Smashing my reflection in the wreck is where my burden lies.
Of course I'm dead. If I was sore, would I be talking to a television set?
Trade common sense for a lost cause. Page and a margin. Chained to the ways laid. Gaze at the passing. Awake in the casket. Grip to remains of a past. Just another great face getting blasted. Trade brains for a bag full of daydreams. Rockstar fine dine. Tasted on baked beans. Bliss in the unknown. Tamed by the great freeze. Sitting in the front row. Glued to the same screen. Trade brains for a bag full of daydreams. Rockstar fine dine. Tasted on baked beans. Bliss in the unknown. Tamed by the great freeze. Sitting in the front row. Glued to the same screen. Bliss in the unknown. Tamed by the great freeze. Sitting in the front row. Glued to the same screen. Sitting in the front row. Glued to the same screen. Glued to the same screen. Glued to the same screen.
So you could see this with your own toxically bulging eyeball. Earth's greatest contribution to high culture. Oh, I shall glory in its destruction.
Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good, live good. I used to want to see the penitentiary way after elementary. Thought it was cool to look the judge in the face when he sentenced me. Since my uncles was institutionalized, my intuition had said I was suited for family size. My mom is stressing my daddy tired. I need me a weapon, these niggas ride every minute, hour and second. Ministers tried to save me, how I'm gonna listen when I don't even hear God? Heaven or hell, base it all on my instincts. My hands dirty, you worried about mud in your sink. You like to mistake a street nigga for real nigga. That same nigga that killed with you, squeal with you. I deal with you like my son, stare at the sun, and you'll be looking in my eyes, homie. Stand for something or fall for anything, and you working with 2 left feet at the skating rink. But anyway, this for my niggas. uncles. 23 hours sending me pictures. I want you to know that I'm so determined to blow that you hear the music I wrote, hope it gets you off death row. You came home to a pocket full of stones, a Metro PC phone, then you went back in. So when I touch the pen is in my view. I'ma get it right, just so you smoke good, eat good, live good. 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 Smoke good, eat good, live good.
And I do this for the city. Got some Hennessy and my real niggas with me. Fuck the police, they gon' have to come and get me. If it feel good, tell you holly if you hit me.
You like to mistake a street nigga for real nigga. That same nigga that kill with ya, squill with ya. I like to start it out from the bottom and build with ya. Be on my last dollar and split the bill with ya. I'm 23 with morals and plans to live in cordial. Not rich but wealthy, there's nothing you can tell me. My killings are not remorseful. The city got my back, for that I give them my torso. You think about it, and don't call me lyrical, cause really I'm just a nigga that's evil and spiritual. I know some rappers using big words to make they similes curve. My simplest shit be more pivotal. I penetrate the hearts of good kids and criminals, worrisome individuals that live life critical. So won't you bear witness while I bare feet, so you can walk in my shoes and get to know me. But anyway, this for my pops, on this lunch break eating in that parking lot. I wanna be heard, probably thought he worked my nerves, but really he was stressing me getting what I deserve. Somebody said my name on the radio, he ain't know I was ready for the world that minute. So the next time he roll up and drop grams in it, he probably be out of work, laid back while he smoke good, eat good, live good. 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 Smoke good, eat good, live good.
And I do this for the city. Got some Hennessy and my real niggas with me. Fuck the police, they gon' have to come and get me. If it feel good, tell you holly if you hit me. Church is definitely on the move, and now we done took it up to the cathedral, cause the ism is enormous, you know what I'm talking about? We out here rotating under the 5 P's, proper preparation prevents poor performance, you know what I'm talking about? Doing my thing as I'm rotating with my speakers thumping from the Windy City streets all the way out here to the streets of Compton. You know what I'm talking about? Church is definitely on the move, and we gonna continue to hustle and grow and develop by far as I rotate with my true player partner by the name of Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm talking about? This is the ism, this is the vision, you know what I'm talking about? Gotta get up off your ass and get it, man. That's the only way your pocket's gonna expand. I tell you every day, you know what I'm talking about? Apply yourself to supply your wealth. Only limitations you'll ever have is those that you place upon yourself. Church is definitely on the move, you know what I'm talking about? Exercise your wisdom. It don't depend on no one else. Cathedral. Church.
Dreams. So that was your first request today, Dan. Anime. Tell us about that track.
Yeah, I just like the way he writes. I just like the way he writes. I like his storytelling. He's given me a lot of inspiration. So, he's the good kid. Mad City, the album, a lot of inspiration. The whole thing's like a story. All the skits, you know. It amazes me, to be honest. I didn't think I'd find another artist that I really liked, but Kendrick Lamar really did it for me.
Oh, okay.
I feel that.
Up next, I think, you know that album we were just talking about, that free download from Animated Spitters, stop motion, on Bandcamp. I'm going to play another track from that, Widow Spider.
Widow Spider.
Now, was this inspired by an actual woman?
Both sides.
Should I not ask that?
By plenty women.
By plenty of women.
Just both. We both had some women problems, man. So we just.
Oh yeah, because it's both of you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's both of us. Yeah.
Is this one of your favourite tracks from that?
Yeah, this is one of my favourites.
It's a dark track. It's one of my favourites as well. So I don't blame him really for picking it.
She's iller than a black widow spider. From what's inside her, she leave you dried up like the desert, set your soul on fire. No one can change her, the whole world owes her favours. And if you think you're different, well, you're just this month's flavour. You can hear her whispering the words again, the fuel for her fire. And every man's desire from this devil spawn liar. Suppressing all fire, but unloaded in a single kiss. Mingle with jailbirds, and now she's got a single kid. Claiming off the benefits, my aim is not to get at this, just to spread the word like legs, and sex it is. Hate coursing through her veins like a drug injected in. Unprotected sex and ketamine, blended like a smoothie. It's all well and truly over for little Ruthie. She's on it usually, but things another shitty day, another gritty way, may slayer in a place, delay a bit of ways in confusions of a maze. All that I can say is I've got faith in my daughter to get away from all this nice crime and the slaughter. She's iller than a black widow spider from what's inside her. She leave you dried up like the desert, set your soul on fire. No one can change her, the whole world owes her favours, and if you think you're different, well you're just this month's flame.
I know this fake type, yatty with the orange skin. Think she's hot like the summer, but she's winter within. The wickedest thing, malicious in a bleach blonde tint. See her face crack and crumble every time that she squints. She thinks she's too buff, runs around the party, shine bare low. To any silly sucker that I pay for a touch. She operates agendas like a snake in the grass. Always been that great pretender, so she's taking them hearts and breaking them. As hollow as she may seem, she's on the scene. Nothing's gonna stop this kitten from getting hold of a cream. Men deluded, confused by the way that she uses her looks and a woman's touch. Know that she's ruthless, lies when the truth hits. High up on the Richter scale, shake your foundations like a tap dancing killer whale. She'll get the calmest mouth fitting in a wicked rage, then move on to someone else with better call, bigger pay.
She's iller than a black widow spider from what's inside her. She leave you dried up like the desert, set your soul on fire. No one can change her, the whole world owes her favours, and if you think you're different, well you're just this month's Flavor Flav. She's iller than a black widow spider from what's inside her. She leave you dried up like the desert, set your soul on fire. No one can change her, the whole world owes her favours, and if you think you're different, well you're just this month's Flavor Flav. Spider from what's inside her. She leave you dried up like the desert, set your soul on fire. No one can change her, the whole world owes her favours, and if you think you're different, well you're just this month's Flavor Flav.
Furnish the room with your lost loves, hot slots, stirred with a spoon in a cloth cup, washed up, served and consumed. Welcome to life in your thermal balloon, reversible tune. Gas powered, I would stay static in a straight jacket, perched on the moon with the serpents, the blues. And when the tower shakes nowadays, bricks never burn in the fumes. Like sour snake venom soup, brewed with a pint of rage. Microwave glue, a recluse in the tiger cage. Boot from the tidal waves, swarms come pouring in. I'd rather be the claw than the sore thumb snorkeling. Fork tongues watering, in a padded cave. Black and grey barricades, hack away, hammer, spade, pick, shovel, lips, scuttle, gaswards. Bliss bubbles burst as the limbs scuttle backwards with tin doors slamming. Pitchfork jabbing at a pot of blue solitude. This straw cabin on my copper shoes, what a view, shit storms crashing. The result of some piss poor planning. Sick Chris are listening to supreme silence. Soon these routines do seem timeless. And while the true gloom suits these spiders, I'ma break loose to the blue scene skyward. From banana shaped armor plates, half awake, burning a lava lake. Curse of a castaway, break out, break out, break out, break out. Hammer, spade, pick, shovel, blade, break out. From banana shaped armor plates, half awake, burning a lava lake. Curse of a castaway, break out, break out, break out, break out. Hammer, spade, pick, shovel, blade, break out. It's like shit, there's a whole world outside. Turns out life in this cursed town's life. From the burnt out rides on forgotten piers, rusting to tin can alley cats shot in gear, hunched in the top of weird dustbins. The pick of the litter sits on trap jaws, slack jaws, spitting a brittle bricks and hidden bliss trickles from a slit in the sinner's wrist. Still equipped and bitter, but as if I'ma give a shit. The visceral vision kit, a summer sun's message, captured in a caterpillar's butterbug sentence. A tub of dumb relics, lost stage of lunacy. The deposits of flambéed immunity, stop face the mutiny. Bored in the king's dinghy, shit's trippy for thick skins in Sim City, sit pretty. Snooze with the blue shaman, in a few patients suit for the mutation, new nation, where the stars mark the boundaries. It's the ride of the half-hearted Valkyries. Wagwan when half of my spars started doubting me. What? They wanna carve half a pound of me out, start devouring me with see-through cleavers. Sweet tooth skeezers that breathe through liters. The streets whose bleakness collapse in the thick of it. It's back to the chrysalis, backstop in a from banana-shaped armor place. Half awake, burning a lava lake. Curse of a castaway, break out, break out, break out, break out. Hammer, spade, pick, shovel, bleed, break out from banana-shaped armor, please. Half a week burning a lava leak, curse of a castaway, break out, break out, break out, break out. Hammer, spade, pick, shovel, blade, break out.
Yo, this is Jimmy Silvertongue, aka High Master Jim, aka L Doctor, aka Lord Balrog, aka Leaf Dog. Picking up Sammy B-side, highly focused mixtape. You fucking slug. Sammy B, making the girls' pants do a rainbow dance.
That was your second request there, Anime. Jan Baxter, banana-shaped armor plates. So you cite him as a inspiration as well?
Yeah, he was one of the first UK hip-hop artists I ever heard, and I just love his rhyming scheme, the way he rhymes the words together. So it was literally just a big inspiration again, put me right in the mood to write big things and stuff. Yeah, like and wickedly as well, like how he does it, I just don't understand. So yeah, another inspiration.
So I was going to actually ask, because I don't know. So you and Omus, you've performed live together a few times, I imagine, right?
Oh, yeah, many times, many times.
So tell me about some of that, because I don't think I've really talked to you, either of you, about that. One of your best gigs, and then one of the most, you know, one of the early gigs where when the mics weren't working, maybe, or like, I didn't think the crowd would be this big or small.
We came off each other so well. I think we did most of our gigs quite well.
That's every gig, man. We done from small little lanterns gigs to supporting Pendulum and Professor Green. And
where did you support them?
What, 2000 and early 2011, late 2010, was it?
Something like that, yeah. I was down at Onyx when it was here.
Yeah, down at the old prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Pendulum and Professor Green came to Onyx.
Yeah, I think Retch 32 came as well. Did you support? Did you support Retch 32?
No, I didn't end up doing it. I fell out of the promoter, didn't I?
Oh, right, there you go then. But otherwise, yeah, we would have been on that as well.
So, and then you both went off and you did your solo stuff.
Yeah.
So I've got.
We still get together every now and again and like bounce off each other.
We will.
Yeah.
I think we will do. I think we will do again at some point because
you did
the last album success.
The last time you came into the studio at CSR, you did both do something together. I feel live.
Yeah.
I mean, you can find that on the SoundCloud page. That's over a year ago now, and I definitely could feel the energy between you two.
Yeah, we work off each other really well, really well. I don't, you know, there's not a lot of people that do. I don't think. And me and Jordan, we just smashed it. We just clicked.
But when you went on to do your solo stuff, I've got Anime Escapade here. Was that the first project that you did solo?
No, it wasn't my first project. It wasn't my first project. The first one was...
that one with DR...
No.
I'm going to edit all this bit out.
Yeah. No, the first one was The Escapade, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, the first...
And it says Anime DRN Escapade.
Yeah, because I was in a group called DRN at the time, which is now not around anymore really. So, but I just did my own thing. The album was called Escapade. I think more like an EP. We had 6 tracks, and the favourite one on that was No Stress.
And that's the one I'm going to play.
I'll play that one then.
So it was from your first solo project.
Yeah, you said Escapade. I thought you meant the tune Escapade.
See, that's where you get confusing calling your album the same tune.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Alright, well I'm going to play this then. This is No Stress. Do you want to tell me anything about this track?
It was just not to be stressed really, you know, don't stress, man. No need to stress.
That is very good advice at this time.
It is right now, yeah, 2020, Corona, yeah.
And is this available on Bandcamp? Can you still get this?
You can get this on YouTube if you look. Anime The Escapade it's on YouTube.
Yo. Is it real? Is it real? See me pinching at some yatty skin, trying to get her back to mine or hers, but either way I win. Lord, I know I've got some sins, meddling in things that been troubling my brain. Me and Jay were like Kane and Lynch. I walked this path, made of glass shards and changed within. Never do I give a fuck until you bring my name in. Hey, tell me, do you miss this face? Does it trouble you at night? Do the memories ever fade? Well, I never meant to stay. I was caught inside the spider's web, trying to get away. The thoughts enough to make your life death. Before I've even started, I'm marking up the targets, advancing through the dark storm, and the path that seems the hardest. Seen the highest fall deep inside the snake pit. Seen them with that twisted look like sex offending rapists. And you can say, well, that's the world now, cause you don't give a fuck about the way your life turned out. No stress, that's what we don't need. They told me clean up your act like a nosebleed. Now I'm packing all these tracks like they're groceries. Then I'm back inside the lab to unload these. I'm like, no stress, that's what we don't need. Told me clean up your act like a nosebleed. Now I'm packing all these tracks like they're groceries. Then I'm back inside the lab to unload these. Dry your eyes, little man, the world's become infected with a little greed and power. Now everyone here's deceptive. Truth is always lies and the lies is never truth. You get me heated up and you can stick me in the booth. I've got a lot to say. The world's changed, the struggle, seeing hope. Yeah, I've got a little faith and that's enough for me to cope. Though I cry for those people in the same boat, struggling with life and every day is just the same joke. I'm not the same bloke, cause something's changed me. People see it in me and ask why I'm acting strangely. Do I need a reason? You see that I'm what you made me. Do I even need to explain why I ain't the same me? Fell into a deep sleep, a bottomless pit, where I see a bunch of angels there talking my shit. Told me life is but a game, but keep playing, my friend. Eventually you see the end where the light will descend. I'm like, no stress, that's what we don't need. They told me clean up your act like a nosebleed. Now I'm packing all these tracks like they're groceries. Then I'm back inside the lab to unload these. I'm like, no stress, that's what we don't need. Told me clean up your act like a nosebleed. Now I'm packing all these tracks like they're groceries. Then I'm back inside the lab to unload these. Fuck about what you can't say. I pay to watch the city crumble without my loved ones in it, and count the minutes till I see the town diminish. Sick of all this fake love I see around Britain. Kick enough truth bars so you should probably listen. Like prison cell walls, I hold it all in, mate, and watch a generation of these youths trying to imitate, but only generate hate. Lonely round their own estate, bragging that they're pushing weight. Some things you shouldn't spray. Yes, I ripped the beat until I heard you say anime, anime. Guess that I've been locked away. Things change quicker than the Prozzy's next customer. That's the type of bars you got, cause everyone just fucks me up. Take the pedestal and let you all know I grab this game by its genitals and watch it as it chokes. Flew from high to low and put myself inside a deep hole. Made me wanna run away and change my name by Depot. I miss the days of the 3-5s and rolling suits, just chilling at the seaside. We were looking for a buzz like a beehive, and when we found it, we ground all the leaves nice. And times change like the seasons. You think you know your real friends till you leave them. I'm the type to get bread and break it even, but now I'm sick of all the bullshit you're speaking. But I'm still here spitting writtens that I've come to be. I spit 1,000 bars of pain, the realest that you come to see. And you can feel it like summer breeze, trapped like 100 feet, crumpling your frame on another beat. Took an interest, a verbal mic murderer, while you sit and rest and wonder why nobody's heard of ya. I got the urge to laugh and hurl abuse at certain parts of lyrics that you spitting, cause they sound just like a nervous fart. Someone tell me where the nurses are, so I can point them in directions of the people killed in 30 bars. I analyze the truth and put it to a blank page. Travel on my escapade in search of bright days. The light rays beam on my face, I feel free, like eagles in the sky, enjoying the light breeze. Deploying the mic seas, destroying these MCs so easily. I'm forced to watch me do it repeatedly. I miss the days of the 3-5s and rolling suits, just chilling at the seaside. We were looking for a buzz like a beehive, and when we found it, we ground all the leaves nice. And times change like the seasons. You think you know your real friends till you leave them. I'm the type to get bread and break it even, but now I'm sick of all the bullshit you're speaking. I miss the days of the 3-5s and rolling suits, just chilling at the seaside. We were looking for a buzz like a beehive, and when we found it, we ground all the leaves nice. And times change like the seasons. You think you know your real friends till you leave them. I'm the type to get bread and break it even, but now I'm sick of all the bullshit you're speaking.
That was Anime again from the Escapade EP. Seaside Memories, where you sang on that. You sang your own hook. You
Yes.
don't do it a lot, but
I do sometimes, yeah. I do love singing, not as much as rapping, no. I'm more of a rapper than a singer. But there's also another tune I sang on. It's called Vanilla Daydreams. That's on YouTube if anyone can find it. But I love that tune as well. The hook's banging on that. I sang that. Yeah. Hellfire.
So are you going to be singing on any of this new stuff that you're working on?
Thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
So that was from Escapade. So that was, you said you were 28 when that was out.
Yeah, something about that. 28.
So you took a bit of a break from animated?
Well, we went, obviously, we went off and did our own things, and then my first child was born, and from then I was sort of drifting in and out of music for a little while until she got of an age where she can sort of, you know, she doesn't need me as much as she really needed me when she was little, and then I got back onto the music, so that's when I did this Escapade.
I want to talk about your next request, which is Dirty Dyke Pork Pie. So tell me why you chose this.
Again, I just love the tune. He's pretty much on the same line. When I heard Jam Back Start, I heard Dirty Dyke, and again, inspirational. You know, he's from the UK. What can you say? His rhyming scheme is off key, so I just really enjoyed it.
And he's rapping about like it's
like,
important.
No, it's just generally it's good to feel. It makes you, you know, it's a bouncy tune. I just really took a liking to it.
Right, so this is Pork Pie.
Oh, no, yes, I just want to sign tune.
Less of that soppy bullshit. Let's try and liven things up a little bit. Yeah, you're back in tune to your favourite wanker. Noise if you're bored of your life. Bring a massive bag full of compost and constant beef. Stomp my feet and watch what I want to see. Obnoxious freak, lost in a monster's teeth. I got pea squash beef and I dropped the beef. I spilled gravy. I'm still just a little bit crazy. Me and Jake killed every single gig lately. Been a bit cagey, the skinny kid shaky. The lyricist plagued by the sniffy spit rabies. Nah, listen, Chris made me the hippie kid maybe. Still I see the difference in this shit's abyss plainly. Pick a mix baby, covered in the future. Juggling the truth like I'm stuck in a computer. Fuck it, you're in tune to the troubles of a loser. Cuddle in a tube, love and suck it like a Hoover. Nothing but the truth, getting buggered in a room full of fantasized punishment. Smothered on the tune, you better walk by or get force-fed a pork pie. Your wife was knocking on my door like all night. I talk shy, snort lines and I'm eat up. Clean-cut guys get tortured and beat up. Mr. D just walks in the street, fuck talking to tree stumps, roaring on police trucks. Catch me chopping off a fat rocker chaplain. Hats off, my rap's got the backdrop collapsing. I'll match what you can bring. Has been, I'll have you in a backspin, embarrassed, sitting battered with a handprint. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, the brer with the funny hat, wearing a rubbish bag. Yeah, shut it, slam. Shot. I got the pin pan tapped up, a loud cunt, known to shout stuff and leave your house fucked. Mr. Party Man, after sipping lager cans, I'll snip half a gram and charm the piss from your auntie's pants. Bored of my life, talking my shy, snorting my lines like pork to the pie. Bored of my life, talking my shy, snorting my lines like pork to the pie. I'm bored of my life, talking my shy, snorting my lines like pork to the pie. Bored of my life, talking my shy, snorting my lines like pork to the pie.
Anyone that needed help and never got it, or stuck inside a type of life they wish they never got in. From being paid to being broke, resorting back to shotting. The things that people doing nowadays are so shocking.
And I'm feeling it myself, I think I might just take the risk to make it big. It's crazy shit, I really see no way but this, so I'll move forth. All I really need is inspiration, some time and dedication to find an explanation for the reason that we end here. It's unclear and unfair.
Guess that's the way it goes sometimes.
Sometimes they play you like a fun fair, but fuck, I gotta get up, shake off the dust, jump out of the mud. Hold up my head when I'm out in the club. Give it 6 months, I'll be out of this chunk. Rowdy and drunk, spilling my drink, spitting on stage, doing all these things. Go ahead, ask me where have I been? On the biggest escapade that you've seen. I've been doing this since I was 16, and I'm itching to do big things. I wanna mix drinks and go get inked. Trying my luck with the next minx, but I just wanna fuck no sex in. Find out pointless like sexting, and it's the next thing, but the best thing I ever could have done since vexing. People keep telling me I'll be a beast if I built my frame. Put all the hurt to the back of my brain. Just go nuts like I'm going insane. Put in the work and watch life change. Follow my name, it's A-N-I-M-E. Never find me in HMP, or even a spot in HMV. Blatantly, I see the way to be, acting like you're 2 pennies phasing me. Alphabet killed off from A to Z, and I couldn't give a fuck if you hating me, cause I play the games that all of you play. Roll the streets and seen what I say. Still doing my thing, still on a blaze. Disappear from a puff of that haze. Reappear when I'm on that stage. Open his mouth and blow you away. MCs enter free but still pay. Tempt me, pester me and get sprayed. Exclusive, I do this, and I got no time for these rude kids being foolish, cause I use this like a pen so swift when I'm moving. Up and down, slap pogos, and it's crazy. I'm now solo as an artist in my TARDIS, and I'm never gonna stop till I grasp life that's so underrated. Only if I could explain it. Kids that are walking with knives and torturing lads cause I feel they're the greatest. That's what you make it. You put it in a pot and shake it, mix it up, fix it up to see what you walk away with. Wait so long for something that tainted, but really it's jack shit. Like a blank disc, quick to make man slip in a pen click. Stick around, I'll DR end it. I'm a rap spot bit like electric. Centric contract like Skate Electric to take this tune and send to your friend. By the time I get back to the ends, you know this tune's being played again.
Escapade. Is that what's Cobweb Corner? Is that the producer?
Yes, but he goes by a couple of different aliases. So, but it was originally we made this thing up, Cobweb Corner. And that was going to be where we recorded at this, So, but now
you're Hellfire Corner.
Now Hellfire Corner.
Always in the corner.
Always, boy in the corner.
Man in the corner now.
Yeah.
So how old was that? How old were you then? Escapade. How old is that?
That's back in the room. Back in the room. That was a couple of years ago. That they were just literally I was back of a bad relationship and everything. I was hurting a lot, and I just decided to write this tune and say how I felt. I mean, I was quite big. I was 16 stone, lost 4 stone in weight, and I just put all my feelings into this song. So that's what it was, and it wasn't for an album. It wasn't for nothing. It was just one song video. That's what it was.
And I'm going to move straight into the Animated Me EP, which was your last release. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And that is where the instrumental, which we started the show, is taken from. But I'm going to play NGU, which is Never Give Up, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Self-explanatory, man. Just don't give up on your dreams.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to press play.
Play that shit.
Never give up on your dream. You should never ever give up on your team. Whatever better than when you're majorly lean. Trying to write bars, I'm breaking the scene. You fake or belief. I'm raising the stakes so you can bet all of your things. All I really want to do is tell stories to you from the booth so you know where I've been. When I wake up, it seems like it's the same old shit and I ain't too keen. Let's not pretend like it is a new thing. Too many men try chasing a dream. Talk out the mouth that they're breaking the scene. They ain't got flow like me and my team. Here on the dome, not me and my team. And you can't get lean like me and my team. We all go in when the words come out. Don't fuck around like girls from the south. Dick in the mouth is the cry out for help while they're running over Insta with piggies to the cell. Said he got a mister but in it for the wealth. And he hasn't got a clue with the other man as well. That's another story I really shouldn't tell. I got plenty other stories I really should tell. I ain't been on road, I don't shop. Aim for the stars, I wanna be on top. Spray couple bars to kill it and move off. Hate that your time is still with the same brush. People ask me why they ain't seen me on the TV, cause I'm making it look extremely easy. Wouldn't believe that I've been on the scene for over 10 years on the beats. And it ain't just me. Came in the game and I'm anxious to breathe. Make a little music on beats like these when I tear up the flow in the moment I speak. A pedigree MC, trying to make ends meet. I'm in late 20s to escape them streets. So I take them beats and I chase them dreams like an F1 team. Never give up on your dream. You should never ever give up on your team. Whatever better than when you majorly lean. Trying to write bars, I'm breaking the scene. You fake or believe. I'm raising the stakes so you can bet all of your things. All I really want to do is tell stories to you from the booth so you know where I've been. Today I woke up and felt like I was ruling the world as a brand new king. Like I repented and rid of my sins. Time I invested to get where I've been. Feels like a lifetime that I've been writing. And getting nowhere, but I do it for a dream. Do it for the team, I do it when I'm lean. Do it just to do it cause I'm fluent with the team. Who's in the mixture? I kick dust, take a picture. So I mix up who you is cause you dick sucked ain't a venture. You mess up in the end, bruv, and that's senseless. I can slow it down, but I know that I speed it up. I ain't breathing much, I bang speakers up. For changing the same lane, you ain't creeping up. I'm trying to get back to the end, I gotta see friends get faded. Where I dream of the day that I turn around say, look brother, we made it. Waiting here for the taking, no way Jose, we're gonna take it. I can see that you gassed up right now, but soon you'll be deflated. Then it's all gonna change quick, you go running off straight to the snake pit. You ain't made for this, like you claim you is. I know bear man spitting that ain't great as this. And I gotta show love for the man like Sam goes hard on the beat like police on the street where nobody sees. I'm overly keen but broke as a fiend. Never give up on your dream. You should never ever give up on your team. Whatever better than when you majorly lean. Trying to write bars, I'm breaking the scene. You fake or believe. I'm raising the stakes so you can bet all of your things. All I really wanna do is tell stories to you from the booth so you know where I've been.
This one's for anyone that's stuck in the same state of mind as I am. It's not a good one. It's a hood one.
If I've changed, have I changed for the worse? I come home with blood stains on my shirt, trying to fool my mum like it's April the 1st. Just to think I was raised in the church, from praising the church to trying to get my case adjourned. As far as my mates are concerned, I set pace for the paper we earned. But before this, I was straight in the perm. Now I get more whips than slaves. When they work, I'll drive, you drive. Let's take it in turns. From the cloakroom to the showroom. Who thought I would go to the pen so soon? When I found out I was facing a bird, I was trying to do more than escape in a search. Every day that occurred, I would phone home just to see if the jigs are returned. I was on the run. Now look what I've gone and done. I'm only making it worse. More time for the jigs to research. More crime, too late to reverse. 4-5 on the waist, so I'm safe and alert. Like life, I'll be out when the ravers emerge. Next thing I knew, hands cuffed, fixed on the curb. Some say it's the cage I deserve. I used to wish I could disappear off the face of the earth. Now I wish I could make it commercial. Talk about freedom of speech. My nigga, I'm paid to be heard. In school, I never got the grades of a nerd. In fact, I was ashamed every term. But when sports day came, gold medals is all J claimed. In the race, I was first. When I know deep down, there's niggas in P-Town that wanna see G found on the ground dead, cause I've been crowned the best in the underground scene now. Still I'm around the ends, but on just one hand I could count my friends and the rest of associates. You know the type you won't see when it's beef. You only see them when it's appropriate. For example, don't come to the rave with a car full. See me and when I get in free, I'll be like, yo, there's Dizzy Rascal. Niggas must think that my floors are marble. I ain't got nothing to give prick, I still be bugging the piff quick. I'm a bad breed like I got my own cousin addicted. Rough and rugged, I live this, I'm making a scene. But to the feds, I'm just another tug in the district. I'm from where man I pop the boot cock and shoot prostitutes and I'm blocking boots. And cops don't ever need lots of proof. Just one snake son of a bitch, now you're as hot as soup. Next step jail, can't wait for some proper food. It's alright when you got a suit, but when the buzz wears off, it's back to reality. But suicide is an act of insanity, so we stay trapped in a tragedy. Hit roll and sell crack for a salary. And I'm like, all I wanna do is relax under a canopy. Mum, don't be mad at me. mine is a waste of time, cause I live in a place of crime where the youngest think they need iced out chains to shine. Olders on the end still ain't resigned. I'm an owner of a skeng. Baby 9 getting chauffeured in the Benz. I'm a lazy guy. My code is in the pen, he said he's way behind. So when he comes out, back to the way we grind. I'm in the all black jumpsuit, and because I'm an MC, I'm a role model to the young youths. But I'ma be real, I've done moves, and I still do. And yeah, I do music, but I'm still waiting for funds due. And according to them, I should have received the check, but the check ain't come through. I guess what they told me was untrue. Still some think I'm on top like a sunroof. I'm in the slums where some shot and some shoot. Summer comes or winter, man, I slung food, robbing still. I'm in a grind, no time for a proper meal. So I settle for junk food and a bottle of lil. I do shit and I just can't bottle the guilt. Some say life's a game. Well, I ain't playing for Monopoly bills. I gotta be real, none of us think winning the lottery. So my philosophy's deal. Drugs from Bobby to pills, that's how I honestly feel. But I got bars like I wanna be built. Call it my last hope. This is GH sign and conceal. I swear I still got grams. So real. I'm on these roads every day. It's the realness of it. You know what? If only I could. GH. Yeah. Nocturnal beat. Auntie, I thank you, man. It's all in the bloodline. Yeah.
That was Ghetto featuring Andre Clark. That was another request from you.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
Again, another inspiration. This geezer come out and, well, when I heard him, I was just like the rest amazed, you know. I think I heard that he's a grime artist, so he did a lot of grime, and then he come out with his hip-hop album, which this is from, and the whole album is great. It's called Ghetto Gospel by Gets. Proper just amazed me, gave me more inspiration, and just kept me writing.
Nice. I've not heard that one before, which you seemed a bit surprised about. So I'm getting schooled. Every week I'm being a little bit more schooled. It's good. It's good.
We're all getting schooled.
So the next track, I mean, it's the last one that we've got from you, from the Animated Me EP, and it's Miley Cyrus. So for those who don't know, if you get Miley Cyrus by someone, what does it mean? Hit with a wrecking ball, or
get hit with a wrecking ball? Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's
I love that man that catching on.
Yeah, but is it hit with a wrecking ball with a completely naked person on it? Like, is that
No,
relevant,
you
or is
Miley
it just
Cyrus.
being hit by a wrecking ball?
You get hit by a wrecking ball, you get Miley Cyrus.
So, do you want to say anything about this track before I play it?
I'm just going to let it play and just let it tell itself, actually.
All right,
I think.
This is Miley Cyrus from the Animated Me EP, which I believe you can get on Bandcamp as well. And there's a good few other tracks on that, so we played a couple. We played 3 from it today, actually. And then you're working on some new material. You're going to release something with Hellfire Corner, right?
Yeah, I've got an album that I'm working on, and a little science project I'm working on as well. So we'll keep that one streamed for now. But yeah, I've got an album coming out hopefully soon, and we'll see how it goes and see what everyone thinks.
So when was the Animated Me EP released? I know it was your most recent one. Was it like a year ago?
Yeah, a year ago. About a year ago, yeah.
I think that year's gone quick then, if it's a year ago, you know.
And maybe just over a year ago, and maybe a year and a half or something like that. I know between the Escapade and the Animated Me EP, they're quite close. But again, I had my head on, I knew what I wanted to write about, and I just did it.
And was the whole of the Animated Me EP, was that Snatcher the producer throughout all of that?
Yeah, that's right. He produced all of it, yeah, and recorded it there as well. We smashed it.
Are you working with him on the new stuff as well?
I'm going to get some beats from him. I'm going to get some beats from elsewhere as well, and we're just going to mishmash it and just put something together. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so this is Miley Cyrus by Anime from the Animated Me EP.
You watch those nature documentaries on the cable?
Yeah.
You see the one about lions?
Yeah.
Get this lion. He's the king of the jungle. Huge mane,
here. He's laying down under a tree in the middle of Africa. He's so big. He's so hot. He doesn't want to move.
We walk across this land without these pens in our hands. We touch letters on these keypads and scripture our plans. We idolize our favorite rappers in attempt to see fans. I make an album off the outcome in attempt to see grand. I got the remedy, man. I got it clenched in one hand. I'm meant to be mentally stable when I pray that I am. Making a stand with a mic raised, making you tan. I spit flames over 7 days, creating new lands. I told them that I'ma work so hard to be the best that I can be. Enticing these MCs progressively when I rest in me. Even when I sleep, I'm making raps where I lay. Tactical facts that I've written up and then logged in my brain until I hit the show. Until I hit the show. I'm Miley Cyrus in this bitch and let the wrecking ball go. I'm like a siren when I spit because I'm letting all know. I ain't violent but I'm kicking a motherfucking mean flow. I used to wear my jeans low, stuck to hoodies and tees. I know Masuno on the Mac recording me to a beat. Things change and now it's Sam who's believing in me. Retrieving my speech, he makes it what it's needed to be.
Now, little lion cubs, they start messing with him. Biting his tail, biting his ears. He doesn't do anything. The lioness, she starts messing with him, coming over, making trouble. Still, nothing. Now, the other animals, they notice this. And they start to move in. The jackals, hyenas, they're barking at him, laughing at him. They nip his toes and eat the food.
I guess I mastered all the arts of it. Tarnished all the marksmen here. Scoping out the game, I'll rearrange when flying past this year. 2018, who's killing it? I ain't the fastest here. I know no better man with bigger plans that actually crafted years. I never knew my father here. He left when I was 6 months. I hear some shit about him, but I still think he's a big cunt. Fuck him. I ain't down for wasting breath. Save the rest and take it with me on my journey to impress. I'm up early when you hear the birds chirping from a nest. Off to work to earn a minimum wage and literally gain respect. I initially came to flex like Dwayne Johnson's bicep. You talk nonsense, I rep. You got problems, I guess. Started it when I was 15. I'm walking towards big things. I wanna applaud myself for writing a bar that's so sickly. On par with most MCs, hard to roast, tempt me. I done it before you even graced the mic, bro, you get me. I might be just another man and my pockets may be empty, but the pad of writing filled with bars of gold that you can get free. They're marvelous but deadly, from the start to finish gently. All these bars I'm kicking set free, just the Arnie all that test me.
They do this, and they get closer and closer and bolder, till one day, that lion gets up and tears the shit into everything, runs like the wind, eats everything in his path. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals who he is.
So that was Miley Cyrus by Anime, take from the Animated Me EP. So we've got just maybe enough time for one track, but before that I would just like to say thank you very much for gracing us with your presence tonight.
You're very welcome. You are very welcome. I've enjoyed it. And thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure, brother. I'll see you
man. One love, man. Hellfire Corner, yeah? Remember?
Yeah. So I'm going to end the show with another artist from the area, and this is Chi, who released Flavoured Recipe on Brainscran Records very recently. And the producer of this is King Brackett as well. So King Brackett is, well, you've worked with him actually, Jordan, on the Kangaroo Palace EP and other EP. Another EP as well, didn't you?
Yeah, he produced that whole EP, yeah.
Yeah, so he's a really, really good producer. So King Brackett and Chi there. This is Flavoured Recipes, so yeah, on Brainscran Records. Till next week, where hopefully we'll have another special for you. You can check out Animated Spitters and Anime on Bandcamp. I think are they all free to download?
Anime Me EP is free, yeah. You can find The Escapade on YouTube, totally free. Yeah.
Stop Motion's free.
Stop Motion's free at YouTube again, and Animated Spitters, Abominable Mike Man on YouTube for free as well.
So just go and take a listen and get yourself prepared for the new stuff that's about to drop. So you'll keep us in the loop with that as well and send us any new bits our way. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Anime.
You're welcome. You're welcome. One love. Hellfire Corner.
stainless, held like a fresh breath, soul like a trainer, moonwalking backwards, laying on the mattress, climbing off it sideways. Pressure with the tablet nowadays gives me migraines. Times change, but now they only stay the same here. Pulling through the snow got me feeling like a reindeer, chained in. And fuck, I need to break the shackles, find my inner Eden whilst I'm eating on your apple. Hit the even as the cackles, after hacking it you'll find this blood. Acting all designer, trust a lie that cunt. Wanna write your name, better sign with blood. Got a statement to be made, I ain't high enough, hey. But that's the same old bullshit. The wake up was raised, feel the pain when I talk it. Pace in the game, keep it pasty and awkward. My piece of the cake's tasting equally awful. What? Yeah, there's many flavors to this recipe. If you don't like the taste, well you can let it be. Chew it up, spit it back out. This is music blood, you don't have to play the class clown. No, there's many flavors to my recipe. If you don't like the taste, then you ain't gotta eat. Chew it up, spit it back out. It ain't amusing us, you ain't gotta play the class clown. No. Seeing visions in the same old mirror, colour jagged edges to the stainless silver. Wanna be remembered for the music, create another plan on the day, never do it, I'm useless. Like a phone with no battery, connected to Bluetooth, linked to my sanity. Been hiding in the shadows at a stabber's reach. The puddle's fucking shallow, watch me stamp my feet. And then I'm mixing up ingredients, blended all the chemicals, feeling like a genius, looking like a vegetable, with my fucking peeling skin, searching for a meaning, but the meaning, yeah, is meaningless. So I add a tad to make you like. It might have made me little mad, but it's infectious mind. Growing like a plant with no pesticide. You can hold on to your broken heart, amended mind. Yeah, there's many flavors to this recipe. If you don't like the taste, well you can let it be. Chew it up, spit it back out. This is music blood, you don't have to play the class clown. No, there's many flavors to my recipe. If you don't like the taste, then you ain't gotta eat. Chew it up, spit it back out. It ain't abusing us, you ain't gotta play the class clown. No.